Hello everyone, I'm Vincent White. I'm an employment attorney, and today we're talking about a proposed law in New York City. Local legislators are looking at suspending at-will employment for fast food workers within the city limits. And let's backfill the definition there. At-will employment means that an employee can be let go at any time for any non-discriminatory reason or no reason at all. And it is basically the law of the land in the United States. If you're not working under a contract, if you're not in a union, working a collective bargaining agreement, or perhaps something like a teacher where you have tenure, outside of those situations, most U.S. employees are at will. And New York City, in all its wisdom, has decided that's great for everybody else in the world, but not fast food. Can't have that for fast food, even though there are unionized fast food employee groups that could work together to get these very same protections for themselves. So what the city is looking at, what the law proposes, would be to, one, require step discipline for any employee working fast food if they're not doing what they should be doing, they're not performing well, they're not following the rules, anything like that. You're going to have written step discipline, counseling, all the steps and processes that you commonly would see if a union employee got in trouble, right? And then, after the step discipline takes place, once it's sufficient, once the paper has been in the employee's file and everything is clear cut, if the employee still isn't performing the way the employer wants them to, in this case the fast food franchise, they'll be able to move forward with termination. But they're going to have to show a for-cause reason for termination. They're going to have to show this employee did something sufficiently bad that we can't have them here anymore. And that is very different from any non-discriminatory reason or no reason at all, right? If an at-will employee walks into work one day and his or her manager says, listen, you got to go. I'm done with you. If that decision was not motivated by discrimination, that's going to be completely legal, potentially. But now if you're a fast food employee, and let's say this law hypothetically gets passed, you walk into work and your boss says, yeah, you got to go. I'm done with you. Your response is, why? I've received no progressive discipline, no step discipline. My file has not been papered, right? There's no record keeping. There's no counseling. There's no training. And what's the reason? I demand to know the reason, because now they're going to have the right for an arbitration before the American Arbitration Association, an association in which I am an arbitrator. And that's going to be incredibly complex. And it's going to be a huge, huge undertaking for a fast food franchise that's presumably paying their staff less than $30 an hour. I think probably something north of 20 an hour is probably on average for fast food in New York City, although I don't know. I don't want to pretend to know. But they're going to then have to plunk down a sizable chunk of money to arbitrate before the AAA, American Arbitration Association, and argue as to why this employee should be terminated. Now, I'm all for employee protections. Of course. I got in this line of work because I want to help employees. But I don't know if this proposed change really helps employees, because it's going to make employers just say, listen, we can't afford to fire anybody, because it could cost them tens of thousands of dollars to have one of these arbitrations. So they can't afford to fire people. So they can't really afford to hire people. And they don't really need to. We've all, at least I have, I've been at McDonald's in Europe, in Scotland, where I think they have some low population issues, and maybe they didn't have as many people as they would want to work at McDonald's. Everything was push button. You go to a kiosk, you push your buttons, and everything just kind of pops out. There's, one person, maybe two people watching the entire large McDonald's. And I think they're there primarily to make sure the machines are running correctly and that the place stays safe overnight, right? Like, if you're open 24 hours, you got to have somebody there to make sure all the customers are safe, there's no altercations, anything, right? And And I think you're just going to see that rolled out here. I think what you're actually doing is making it so onerous to employ people in a fast food franchise that you're going to get the kiosk, you're going to get the automated systems, and that's going to harm people. It's almost what Frank Yang was arguing about, right? The automation and how it's going to eliminate jobs. And it's coming eventually. That's going to happen. But it doesn't have to come today. You don't have to eliminate those jobs today. And I don't know how much you're really helping people if that's what you're doing. But reasonable minds can certainly differ. And obviously my viewership often disagrees with me. I've been getting OK Boomer posts on everything I create ever since I made a video saying that OK Boomer in the workplace would be age discrimination. So I'd love to hear what you have to think, what you have to say about this, and your thoughts. Maybe you think it's the best thing in the world and that this is an important protection. I'd love to hear why, and I'd love to have that discussion with you. We're here to help. I hope everything's going well.